when this is our primary camera. If a ball is put in play, just switch to 2 immediately.
But are we live right now?
Yeah.
So go?
Yeah. So as soon as it's in play, you don't have to do this. Like, if you want, but just focus on scoreboard.
Okay.
This, and then scoreboard after.
So as soon as the ball's hit, right? So as long as he's
just switch
the
to
ball's
2.
not hit,
Yeah,
then
keep it on.
keeps it on 1.
Perfect.
Yeah, no problem.
We're sorry to keep our fans around the country waiting, but it's worth the wait. This highly anticipated series between the 2022 champion Pacific Panthers and last year's runner-up, the Western Wolves. First-round playoff series matchup, which means the first team to win 2 games moves on to face the Eastern Extreme, the top seed in Big League Wiffle Ball in the 2024 season. They call a World Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees a Subway Series. This might be best described as a brothers battle. League co-founders Carson Rose and Logan Rose will face off, along with Luke Rose, a former league MVP. Carson Rose, as team captain, has loaded up the Panthers, including a late season trade for Logan Christie, and added in the offseason, though we haven't seen him much this year, one of the best hitters in Big League Wiffle Ball history in Mason Ferris. He will soon be taking off for BYU Idaho, but before then, he's hoping to put a Big League Wiffle Ball title on his resume. Logan Christie just flew in from Las Vegas for this big series. The Panthers are missing co-MVP from the 2022 playoffs, Soren Etheridge. But they have a lot of firepower at the plate. They're deep on the mound and heavily favored in this matchup. It will be Keaton Kimmel, Luke Rose, and Logan Rose for the Wolves. They lost a crushing Game 5 in last year's championship series and are looking to make their move during a playoff run now. Reminder, viewers, there's a 73 mile per hour limit, down from 75 last year and 80 the year before. You can expect great pitching from these two teams and great hitting.
No, we don't.
If the smack-talking volume from the past couple of weeks is any indication, this is going to be quite a charged series here. The regular season's over, the playoffs begin, and the Panthers are going with Carson Rose rather than Logan Christie on the mound. Brother versus brother will lead it off. First pitch of the series. Carson Rose starts out strong. Jumps ahead in the count, 0-1. Rose has really struggled against the Wolves in the past. But what a nasty curveball there at 72. More movement than we've seen on that pitch. 1-2. And he goes with the big change. Gets his older brother swinging. Auspicious start for the Panthers. Interesting choice by manager Logan Rose to put Keaton Kimmel in the second slot. 2 lefties to start. Kimmel looks like he's dressed for a trip to Antarctica rather than a 100-degree day here at Rose Field. Oh, he had a pitch to hit there. That ball didn't move a lot. Right into his power zone. Rose got away with that pitch. 1-1. Carson Rose was out most of last year, recovering from an ACL tear. He's had a very strong 2024 season, especially at the plate. No, he didn't. 4-1. You can just feel the energy level, the intensity here at Rose Field. Just missed on a good screwball, and the Wolves have their first base runner of the game and of the series. And Up steps Luke Rose, named to the All-Tournament team in York, Pennsylvania in October for his sterling performance in the U-17 division that almost resulted in his team winning a national championship. These two know each other well, and Luke Rose has had a lot of success against his cousin. Carson Rose really getting the velocity down here early in the game. Great curveball, really changed it up there. Changing speeds very well. And he's ahead in the count. 1-2, 1 out. In the playoffs, games are often decided by that one big hit. Luke Rose knows how to do that, but not that time. 2 outs now for the Wolves. Panthers playing deep. Have a force at second available to them. Unbelievable pitch. Really tough on a left-hander. Perfect velocity, perfect location. It's moving it up and down. Fast and slow. Carson Rose looking sharp here early in game 1. (3-1). Oh, and he rips one. Can Logan Christie get to it? Oh, it's in the bushes. He's calling it a double. Wow. We often call it a game of inches. Logan Christie could have held it to a single, which would have been first and second. Instead, it's second and third. The Wolves threaten. 2 outs, 2 on, in scoring position. Are we going to look back on that play? Can Keaton Kimmel do some damage? He can take it deep anytime. That nick it? Low. Kimmel with another good swing. Just missed the screwball, putting it in play. 1-1. Changes it up again. The Wolves have had no answer for that change of pace from Carson Rose. One, two outs. Wolves threatening. And he gets them again. The Wolves are going to have to go back to the drawing board on that changeup. Nice job by Carson Rose to get out of the jam. And whoever's pitching for the Wolves is going to have a big, big challenge. Carson Rose, one of the league leaders in hits. Mason Ferris, who has a league record 9 consecutive hits. And the multifaceted and very talented Logan Christie. It appears that the commissioner, the team captain, league founder Logan Rose will be taking the mound. He is going to have to be at his very best today to keep the Pacific Panthers at bay. Luke Rose looks like he'll be in left with Keaton Kimmel in right. Luke Rose will be starting his first year as a Wildcat at the U of A on August 26th. He welcomes anyone wanting to visit him to come on August 27th. Logan Rose really taking his time here in warm-ups, knowing how challenging his task now is. The Panthers win this series, they could be a real threat to either the extreme or the altitude, who had outstanding regular seasons. You don't see Luke Rose very much these days across the valley. It's probably because he's in Verrado, a community brought to you by DMB. Logan Rose may have set an American record for warm-up pitches. And here we go. You want more Verrado commentary, Luke? Okay. Carson Rose will lead it off. He's had a monster year at the plate for the Panthers. One of the league leaders in home runs and hits. Quite a bounce back year after his 2023 season was abbreviated. Logan Rose. And what did Carson Rose do? The first pitch of the game goes opposite field on the curveball. Carson Rose continues his hot streak. We even saw that in Michigan on a road trip to some of the most famous wiffle ball fields in America. Carson Rose hit him out there. He's hit him out at Rose Field. And you wonder what that will do psychologically to the Wolves. Just flick of the wrist. Logan Christie now steps to the plate. Las Vegas resident. First season. We talked earlier about that one big hit. First pitch of the game for the Panthers. Gets jacked. 1-1 count to Christie. Nobody out. Misses this time inside. Good movement on that 67-mile-an-hour pitch from Rose. Christie struggled a little at the beginning of the season, his first in BLW, but has gotten quite hot at the plate. Mason Ferris waits on deck as Luke Rose patrols left field. Chirping has begun. Not a lot of birds at Rose Field, but chirping between the players. Mason Ferris has not played a lot for the Panthers. We'll see what kind of rust he may have. Rose just missed. He needs to find the zone and fast to keep his team in this game. He does it on that pitch. Ferris can get really, really hot at the plate. It's tough to strike him out. Usually makes excellent contact. And it's a 3-1 count. Wolves already down 1-0. Brings it back full with that 66-mile-an-hour screwball. That's a second consecutive walk. And here comes the hero so far of Game 1, Carson Rose. A leadoff home run, 2 men on. The winner advances to face the extreme and Brody Livingston. Great sidearm curveball from Logan Rose on that pitch. He jumps ahead 0-2, exactly what he needed. Blow 79 miles an hour. The league didn't even know Logan Rose could throw that hard. Two. Really dangerous moment. Oh, and he gets Carson Rose, who grabs his left shoulder. We'll have to keep an eye on that. One out, 2 on. Carson Rose seems to be in some pain. Brings Logan Christie to the plate. Right back to Rose. They get the force at third. Good defense. Good hustle and awareness by Luke Rose. Very fleet of foot. They get the force at third. You don't see that a lot. Wolves needed it. And that'll bring number 34, Mason Ferris, to the plate here in the bottom of the first. And the Panthers leading 1-0. Logan Rose had his back against the wall and has gotten the 2 outs. Can he get the third one here against the very dangerous Mason Ferris? 0-2. Advantage Rose. One, two. Walk would dangerously load the bases. In Big League Wiffle Ball, we play 5 balls and 3 strikes, not 4 and 3 as you'll find in MLB. And Rose is back into a danger zone. Ferris in the count at 3-2. 2 outs. 2 men on. Panthers up 1-0. Oh, Rose just missed inside. He's now got a full count. Was ahead in the count 0-2. It's now 4-2. Every moment is a big one in the playoffs. Rose gets Ferris to chase. He gets out of a big jam. Nice job by the Wolves, but not after a Carson Rose home run gives his team, the Pacific Panthers, a 1-0 lead.
A little toasty out there.
Do we want the count on? The ball and strike count on? So
Yeah.
it wasn't on before.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn it on.
Yeah. If you're gonna do that, just make sure you're with it.
Well, the thing is, I had been until I realized it was off.
Your hot water's fixed.
How?
There's a trip breaker. Very easy.
God, that's
Yeah,
great
so we'll
news.
check that first if it ever happens again.
Was it? Did you guys try it?
Yeah. Well, he said it was obviously marked water heater. I heard him click it back on.
But have you guys tried it?
Well, I'll go over there.
Okay,
It takes
awesome.
like 15 minutes to heat up.
Okay, oh, that's great news. Here we go. Carson Rose back on the mound here. Seems to be bothered by his left shoulder on that swing. And it'll be Luke Rose. Luke Rose had a critical home run to lead his team to an upset victory in the national championships last October. Pitched well, hit well. Can he do that here today? 2-1 count. Rose is a free swinger. Sometimes he can confound you.
The first warning.
3-1 now. Logan Christie back and right with Mason Ferris in left.
Oh yeah, lead it off. Boy.
Not the start he was looking for. Logan Rose had a double his last time up against his younger brother. And puts it in play again. Rose, oh, and Luke Rose will go to third. The crazy spin on that ball really came into play. And we have first and third, nobody out. Pops it right over. They're not going to get to it. We have a double in a tie game. Second and third. Carson Rose seems to be distracted after that possible injury. Second and third, nobody out. Little quick at 75. We have a tie ball game, and the Wolves are threatening here in the second. Carson, if you can't go, don't go. Down low. What's count, Luke? Luke, what's count?
3-1.
They're kidding me, right?
3-2 count. Commissioner Rose with the rule that's coming back to bite him. Full count now. Gets Rose swinging. Clutch pitch by Carson Rose. These two teams have as much chirping as you'll hear between any two in the league. Logan Rose has found some success. Boy, they've had some breaks here too. That odd hit by Logan Rose. Kimmel's hit that found a gap. One out now for the Wolves as they threaten here. Good inside-out pitch. Logan Rose was right on that. Good location from the right-hander. Top of the zone. That's tough for any hitter to get. The Panthers can somehow limit the damage to just one run. But Logan Rose looking to three-two. Oh, and he hits it to Ferris. Throws it to first. Questionable decision by Ferris. Could have had Luke Rose potentially on the throw. Instead, the Wolves have taken a 2-1 lead and continue to threaten with first and third on the third consecutive hit from Logan Rose. It'll be Keaton Kimmel. They are getting some good swings against Carson Rose right now. One count, one out. Wolves have taken a 2-1 lead. Panthers are never out of a game with their offensive firepower. But my, how this game has changed suddenly. 3-1? 2-1.
3-1.
Wait. So we 3-1?
It's 3-1.
3-1 count.
Yeah.
Rose misses again, needs to get his focus back. And we have bases loaded, still with one out, and Luke Rose will step to the plate. The free swinger, the Verado Voyeur, the All-Star from York, Pennsylvania, number 5. $74, tough break. Is that a ball?
Yeah.
Great pitch from the right-hander. Just 1 mile per hour, too hard. Rose was looking for 4 runs on that one. Two-one count. Carson Rose looking to get out of a big jam here at Rose Field. What just happened? Grand slam! Luke Rose. It is a 4-run shot. A 6-1 ball game. And Carson Rose has tapped Logan Christie to come in. We questioned. That's a 6-run max rule.
Go, Luke. Come on.
If there were a trainer, he'd be looking at Carson Rose. We're not sure what has happened. The Panthers are never out of any game, however. What a turn of events here at Rose Field. After that Carson Rose leadoff home run, you just got the feeling that this was going to be a quick Panthers victory. Instead, the Wolves, with a remarkable comeback, have taken a commanding 6-1 lead. Games are 3 innings. About to get to the bottom of the second. Here we go. Bottom of the second. Winner moves on to face the number 1 seed, Eastern Extreme, who have really been bolstered by the late season surge of Evan Land. Keaton Kimmel back and right. Luke Rose, after that grand slam, back in left. And Carson Rose goes deep again! Despite the shoulder question, he hit another one out to center in this offensive explosion here in Game 1. Carson Rose has hit so many home runs this season, and he gives his team the desperate jolt they needed. Christie looked at a pitch to hit right down the middle. 60. And another. 0-2. Good job by Logan Rose to battle back. Oh, and he gets him to chase one upstairs. Panthers need Mason Ferris to be big in this series. Looking for his first hit. These two know each other well. This Logan Rose is painting the zone like Monet and Giverny.
Like that. Thanks, Mike.
Goes to the bunny hop, but looked a little more watership down. How you doing? Loses it low again. What's count? 3-1?
3-1.
Panthers need base runners and are on the verge of getting another here. Ferris draws the walk, and here comes the hot-hitting Carson Rose. 2 home runs already in this game. League photographer Jeff Rich is in the booth. And he hits it to left. There's going to be no play there. Luke Rose wisely holds on to it. Carson Rose's hitting is the story of this game and one of the storylines of Big League Wiffle Ball 2024. Both brothers are hitting each other hard today. Logan Rose against Carson. Carson against Logan. 2 men on, and Logan Christie with a critical at bat, looking to get his team back in this game. He is really struggling with Logan Rose. 1-2. 2 men on, only 1 out. Gets Christie swinging again. If Mason can Ferris do what his good friend Luke Rose has done, hit a bomb and bring the score back to 6-5 with an inning to go, and he had a pitch to hit. Good movement from Logan, though. He bends it right back in, looking 1 strike away from getting out of a big jam. Gave up the home run to Carson Rose. 0-2 to Ferris. Blow 81 miles an hour. Logan Rose is jacked up. He's never seen an 8 on the radar before in his life. You don't think these players want it. Oh, and really changed it up. Ferris gave up on that. 2-2. 2 outs. Three, 2. He misses again, and if he loses Ferris, one of the hottest hitters in the league will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Oh, and Rose with a huge pitch. He did not want to face Carson Rose with the bases loaded. That could be the moment. Great pitch from the right-hander.
That's like the weirdest home run ever right here. I know, same. I ran, it came up with that fast, and I just went straight up.
Logan Christie warming up. Needs to keep the Wolves at bay with no runs. The Wolves have taken a 6-2 lead. Along with Jackson Blum, Christie, one of the most committed players in the league. Flies or drives in from Las Vegas, whereas Blum comes from Redondo Beach. Number 22 is ready to go. And they will put Carson Rose in right. Ferris will stay in left. Logan Rose has had a great day at the plate so far. Gets him to chase, Christie does, with that 69-mile-an-hour fastball. Right back up the middle. Logan Rose stays red hot as the weather outside. That's a single. Nice job by Ferris to keep it from being anything more.
Yours? Yeah. Okay.
Many people did not expect the Wolves to be able to win this series. But they are on the verge of a Game 1 win. We go 3, though. You got to win 2 out of 3 to advance. Great pitch by the right-hander. Kimmel had a double last inning in that offensive explosion from the Wolves. Good change of pace from 22.
It's 2-2.
2-2 count. Nobody out. Logan Rose with the leadoff single. Full count now to the left-handed hitting Kimmel. That missed by fractions of an inch. And the Wolves have first and second. And Luke Rose, using the Verado way, hit a grand slam last inning, give his team the 6-run rule. Good velocity control by Christie on that one, 71 miles an hour. Be interesting to see if the Panthers will have Carson Rose available to pitch in future games here in this series. Two. Nobody out. 2 on for the Wolves. Carson Rose made the big trade for Logan Christie for moments just like this. Chase is upstairs. Nice pitch. Nice riser from Christie. By our recollection, Logan Rose has had 4 consecutive hits, giving his team more at-bats and that opportunity for the big bomb from Luke Rose. One out. Nice job for Logan Rose, Logan Rose to lay off that pitch. Feeling a home run here would basically put it away for the Wolves. Last at bats in game 1. We have a camera issue. What's the issue?
You said lost connection.
Lost connection, Logan. The laptop that...
I'm on.
You're back on?
No, I said the laptop I'm on. That's what I meant. What? Just lost connection.
This?
So, oh, it's back.
That doesn't matter. This is fine. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Actually, I guess it does.
Is it 2-2, Logan?
First pitch, I don't remember what happened, but then I was close to the bat or whatever. Second pitch, he threw it, he's walking at last hit. Then I chased one up there, and he threw one like.
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1 count. 1 out. .73 on the radar. Two big strikeouts from the Las Vegan, Logan Christie. It's up to Keaton Kimmel
Up to me.
to keep the offensive explosion alive here in this 6-2 ball game. Should give the Wolves a decided advantage here, forcing the Panthers to win 2 straight. Christie really finding the zone. It's deceptive. He doesn't look like he's throwing that hard, but the gun says 71.
Lost connection again.
1-1 now. Wolves want more. Wolves have had some very good swings here in the top of the third, just missed. Having to remind that foul tip would have gone in the zone, would have been considered a strike and a strikeout, but instead Kimmel hung in there. He's got another shot.
Count.
2-2.
A usually early game here on August 5th. 10 a.m. start time Pacific. And that's it. The Wolves get none in the third. What the Panthers needed to do to keep their hopes alive here in game 1. We go to the bottom of the third. After that 6-run explosion in the second inning for the Wolves. 3 outs away from capturing game 1.
Three innings to a game, right?
Yeah.
The Wolves do capture game 1. It'll be interesting to see what they do in game 2, bringing in Luke Rose, Kimmel, or if Logan Rose will throw again on this very hot and humid day in Paradise Valley, Arizona. Here we go. Carson Rose will lead it off. We'll remind you that he got out of a big jam on a full count, got Mason Ferris looking. Would have brought the tying run to the plate in the form of Carson Rose. Panthers need base runners. 6-2. Bottom of 3. Game 1. 2024 Big League Wiffle Ball Playoffs. Carson Rose has had a big game 1 at the plate. Right back up the middle. We're not convinced that that was, which ball was that? It doesn't matter, huh?
I am kidding.
The replay. We don't even know who will make decisions today. We don't have Commissioner Logan Rose, who has a conflict. Deputy Commissioner Carson Rose has a conflict. Deputy Commissioner Joey Jankowski is not on hand. It will be fellow booth announcer Matthew making the final call here today. Logan Christie just looking for a little spark at the plate before 53 miles an hour from Logan Rose on that one. Right, that's what Christie needed. Oh, and he gets him at first on a nice defensive play. Everything going the Wolves' way here in game one. But as we've seen many times, the momentum can swing quickly. The Panthers down to their final out. Panthers need Ferris, as we mentioned before. And they are one strike away from a surprising Game 1 win, which will take them one game away from advancing against the Eastern Extreme, the league's top seed.
Oh!
Leaves a changeup upstairs. Oh, this game might have been different if Rose wouldn't have had his clutch full count. And that's it. The Western Wolves, last year's runner-up, captured game one in a big way, 6-2. But anything can happen in big league wiffle ball, so we'll see you soon for game two, with the Panthers forced to win 2 in a row to move on. Thank you for joining us here early on a Monday morning for game one.
Just leave it.
Yeah.
I'll reset everything.
Don't talk about your girlfriend since it's...
That's live. Yeah. Just reset. I'll reset everything and.
Which one's the TikTok? Is the TikTok one?
There's no TikTok right now.
Is there YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it this?
Yeah, whatever's right there.
Alright. Shout out Reed Umar. That's my hero.
Okay, Logan, let's go, buddy.
Hey, hold on. Let's put on the floor. Logan,
Okay, Mike. Good. Yeah, I mean that was just based on kind of past work for the company too. So, do you want me to just look at the scope of work and then adjust accordingly? Is that what you're suggesting? Okay. Okay, and are you sending that over today or when? Okay, sounds good. I'll get back to you today, later this afternoon on it. All right, thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike. See you. Bye. All right, let's go. We need to get going. That has not had nothing to do with it.
That zip tie rule's crazy.
I don't know that I've ever seen it. I'm into play.
Need like 8 more and I'm chilling.
Is the other two cameras on? Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to Big League Wiffle Ball's first round playoff series between the Western Wolves and Pacific Panthers. Great play, great drama in game one as the Wolves pulled the upset 6-2 on the good pitching and big grand slam from Luke Rose. Good pitching from the commissioner, Logan Rose. Keaton Kimmel with the double. The lone bright spot at the plate for the Panthers was the first man up here in the top of the first. Carson Rose, who continued his regular season tear with 2 home runs, accounting for the only offense for the Panthers. They are going to need to win twice here in this 3-game series. The Wolves win. They move on to face Brody Livingston, Evan Land, Reed Umar, and the Eastern Extreme. Last year's defending champion and this year's regular season champion. Here we go. Luke Rose versus Carson Rose. Carson Rose stays as hot as can be. He's off the base. Off the base. Off the base. Great defensive play.
It looked like he was off.
There is no... Matthew has the objective. Matthew called he was off the base.
He was off.
We have none of our 3 decision makers, so it'll be Matthew. I have a conflict too. What a way to start game 2.
We got replay. We got replay.
Give me good news, buddy.
The thing, like, I can't really tell from that angle. The thing for me is I saw him lean, when he leaned forward to grab it, that's when he went off.
Well,
Yeah.
Of course he's gonna go forward.
I know, when he leaned forward, that's when he fell off.
Is there
the base.
enough evidence
You
to
can't
overturn
really
the
tell
car?
that. You can't really tell in that video.
We have a decision from the booth by Deputy Commissioner Matthew, who says there's not enough evidence to overturn. Not a lot of argument from the Wolves. Carson Rose will be on first base. Game 2 resumes. Great defensive play by Logan Rose. Great effort by Keaton Kimmel at first. And the fiery Luke Rose does not like that call. Great movement, as much as we've seen all year from the right-hander. Nasty sinker. It's like someone's been practicing in Levine. As Carson Rose has reorganized the lineup, putting Ferris in the 2-hole. Luke Rose looks like he's got more velocity than he's had in a long time, too. One man on, nobody out. Nice riser, but it's 75. The fiery Luke Rose.
3-2.
No, there were speed limits.
Oh, got you.
3-1. Rose finds the zone. He has got a lot of movement here today. Right down Main Street. Good job by number 5. Brings it full. Oh, and he punches out his good friend Mason Ferris on a great screwball. Logan Christie now. A tough game 1 at the plate. But a veteran wiffle ball player. The Rio count now. One thing that can get Luke Rose in trouble are walks. No doubt about his movement here.
That was that last one a touch or no?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so 4 on.
Nice spot. Nothing Christie could do with that anyways. 4-1 count now. Luke Rose did not like the call. Goes after the announcer. Blame Matthew, not me, for that call. And Carson Rose, who's hitting about 900 in this series, will step to the plate. Logan Rose really playing him down the line at third. Misses again. That hit anyways, didn't it? 2-1. Nice movement dropping down. Another good location. Really jammed. Number 6 from the Panthers. 2-2. One out for the Panthers here in the top of the first of Game 2. Luke Rose has been practicing. You can see it. Takes a page right out of Carson Rose's playbook on that one. Dangerous moment. Muy peligroso. Oh, he just missed outside. Fans are waiting for the Mason Ferris experience, the Mason Ferris explosion. Is it going to be right now with the bases loaded? In Game 1, it was Luke Rose who clutched up in this exact same moment. His grand slam gave the Wolves an insurmountable 6-1 lead. Can Ferris do similar damage now? As Logan Rose comes way in. So does Kimmel. Chases one out of the zone. Oh. What's the count?
2-0. Wait. Did he not swing on one?
2-0 count,
Oh.
1 out. Velocity was too high. Anything over 73.
I can't see it in the. It's like backwards in the mirror, so that's what gets me.
See it right here if you're able.
Oh,
That's up there.
gotcha. So 3
1 out. Bases loaded. Game started on that controversial call at first. 1 out. And that is what can get Luke Rose in trouble. It's not his stuff, it's walks. 1-0 Panthers here in the top of the first. And still, nobody out.
There's 1 out.
1 out.
Yeah.
Correction. Panthers looking for more, needing more. Christie taken all the way, challenging the right-hander to throw a strike, which he can't do. That enthusiasm from the Wolves has waned. The Panthers sensing blood in the water. 4-0 count. Christie just dares him to throw a strike, taunting him even. And Luke Rose rises to the occasion, right down the middle. And is there going to be a pitching change? Yes, there is. Logan Rose makes a tough decision. Luke Rose not happy about it. Is it a final decision? One out, bases loaded, already 2-0 Panthers. That's why you're the commissioner. That's why you're a manager. That's why the tough decisions. Friends, family members. But Luke Rose should be encouraged by his performance at the plate in Game 1, which gave his team a 1-0 lead.
It keeps going out.
What's that?
So the camera keeps going out for a few seconds.
This one?
Yeah. Camera 1.
Logan, camera 1 is not working.
Going 2 till it's back then.
Logan Rose pitched the entire first game. And on a very hot and humid day, you wonder what's going to happen to these pitchers. The Panthers are missing Soren Etheridge, who could have been a valuable arm. Are the Panthers going to run rule the Wolves? 1 out, bases loaded, and a hitter as hot as the weather steps to the plate as the sun pokes through the clouds, making it even more difficult on this sultry summer day at Rose Field. Great curveball from 8. One. Goes the changeup, leaves it up. What a difference a game makes in the posture and the passion of the Wolves. Right back up the middle. That's going to score at least 2. Rose does not call a double. That's 2 more. We have not seen a hitter this hot in big league wiffle ball since Mason Ferris some time ago. What is going on with Carson Rose's bat? 4-0 game, 2nd and 3rd. It was bases loaded. What is it? 1st and 3rd? 1st and 2nd, 4-0? Okay. No, he didn't. Check swing. Good job by Logan Rose. Draws even at 1-1. Another dart. Panthers are going to win not just game 2, but this series. They're going to need Ferris and Christie to pick it up at the plate. Nicks the top. Impossible pitch to hit. Great job by Logan Rose. 2 men out now for Logan Christie. Battle of the Logans. Four is certainly not an insurmountable lead in big league wiffle ball, and if Logan Rose can keep it there, the Wolves will have a chance. Oh, but what just happened? Did he pop it up out of play? Good swing.
The wings were smaller.
Good movement.
1-2.
1-2 count. Wolves are reeling here in game 2. And what did Logan Christie do? That's 6 runs. He destroys one to center field. Almost all the way back to Vegas was that bomb to center field. And if people thought the Panthers were going away without a fight, they're living up to their name. That'll be limited to 6 runs, not 7, due to the run rule. But what a way to punch back by the Pacific Panthers here in game 2. It'll be Logan Christie taking the mound through a scoreless 3rd in game 1.
So,
What's up, dude?
All right.
Thanks for showing up on time. It's not an LA Laker game. Henry Stratton has joined the booth. Vacations in Michigan, northern Michigan, during the summer. Good to see him back from his cushy vacation there. Cooler confines. Logan Christie is ready to go.
What's the logo want me to do?
Do you know how to do the scorebook?
Yeah.
Okay, do that then. Make it easier on Matt.
I don't know where. Oh, the names are on a different page.
Which one?
It would not be whatever.
The gray handle?
Yeah, Matthew.
This one?
Henry.
Yeah.
Luke and Mason's friend.
Oh, okay.
did the yellow handle? So was this last game?
Oh, it was gonna be this game, but
The
I
yellow.
was doing this and this, so I couldn't.
There's no yellow handle
I
ones.
started to worry about these two instead.
Oh, here's one. Yeah. We told you anything can and will happen in big league wiffle ball. After the Wolves put a beating on the Panthers in game 1, Panthers have come roaring back, up 6-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. Good start for 22 at 72 miles an hour. Logan Rose had a monster game 1 at the plate.
Luke. Is that 0-2?
I'll pull it down.
What?
Down goes Rose on 3 straight pitches. Keaton Kimmel. Oh, and Kimmel rips one. Gone! Keaton Kimmel with the blast to center field after a double in game 1. You got to start somewhere. And Keaton Kimmel mocking Reed Umar there with that home run to center field.
Bay Harbor? What was the name of the town? It was Petoskey was the
Petoskey.
Yeah.
That's the name of the town.
Yeah.
We were in Walloon for a night.
Oh, that's where my house is, but Petoskey's right off it.
And then we went up to Mackinac for 2 nights.
I know Reed went there.
We did, yeah. We didn't go with this to Mackinac.
It was funny because
Here we go.
I didn't know Reed was going, and we ended up being on the same flight.
I heard that. Reed's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Back up.
Technical difficulties have been fixed.
Here.
After the Keaton Kimmel bomb, it'll be Luke Rose to the plate. Wolves are on the board here in the bottom of the first, but trailing 6-1. Logan Christie throwing a lot of strikes. Until then. One count to Luke Rose. Who had the game-deciding grand slam in game 1, and the Wolves needed it. Up 2-1 at the time. Put it away at 6-1 after the Rose shot. Two now with Mason Ferris in left, Carson Rose in right. Christie was a trade deadline acquisition from the Desert Diamonds. Carson Rose made the decision to go for it. We've seen stranger things happen than a 6-0 comeback throughout the 4 years of big league wiffle ball. Two outs now for the Wolves. Good day at the plate Logan Rose has had. Both teams are battling the heat here on a humid August. And Logan Rose just took it. No, and Ferris drops it. Ferris drops it. Was he impacted by the camera position? We're not sure.
camera.
Two outs on the air by Ferris. Kimmel with the bomb last time up to dead center field. Looked like a wounded animal Logan Christie just threw up there. Boy, if Kimmel can do it again, they will have sliced that lead in half. A lot of offense here in this marquee matchup. Kimmel was trying to get it back with one swing there. What's the count?
3-1.
3-1. Captain. Good movement. A little inside out action. As Captain Logan Rose encourages his team on. And that's it. But the Wolves get one. We go to the top of the second with the Panthers boasting a 6-1 lead.
I think it's a
That
warning.
one, wait, what?
I think it's just a warning. This was that his first.
What was it,
Oh, is that how that
74?
works? It's 75.
No one's arguing it.
Oh. Alright.
And Lord knows they would have.
Yeah.
How many times did they go through in the first? Because we didn't get it.
How many times?
I was just gonna leave those blank. Those at best.
If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. You know, there's no, I mean,
It's fine.
yeah.
Oh, you're saying in the top of the first? But they were saying that because Luke blocked it like 6 in a row. 5 in a row.
Logan Rose will be back on the mound. Rule of Big League Wiffle Ball: once a pitcher has been taken out, he cannot come back in. There we go. Top of the second. And you got to wonder for the Wolves, assuming they don't come back here, can Logan Rose go 3? Or are they going to put Luke Rose back in? Or go with Keaton Kimmel? These are the decisions that decide playoff series and championships. We have lost track how many hits Carson Rose has so far in this series. Let's just say it's a lot. Carson Rose will be a sophomore soon at Phoenix Country Day. A team that could really be making a move, a shot at the 2A state baseball championship this year. Luke Rose back and left. Panthers looking to pad that lead. Nice job. Good look from the right-hander. Little brother does not chase big brother's junk on that one. Probably a phrase we should stop using. In fact, that's been suggested in the announcer's booth already, and we will do so. He stepped out. Stepped out. Stepped out. Stepped out.
2-1 count.
2-1 count. It's 3-1 count. Play ball. Revenge at the announcer.
Here, fix it right up. You hold the little button on the side. What, does it say like on or something?
Not working.
Okay. Hold on.
It's not working, buddy. It's still the lines.
Right in the box and then decided to step out when he looked at me. I don't know, obviously it's not gonna matter, it's 6-2.
Mid pitch. No, I could put less in pitching wild.
Should be the last one.
Chirping has returned to Rose Field. There we go. 4-1 count. Radar is off.
Thank you, guys. I don't.
Throw. Throw. I don't throw. Do you want to help out, dude? It's because you're losing doesn't mean you don't help, bro. Well, it's not on con now. There you go. What am I? Here, tilt the thing.
Trying to get like both sides of the story.
All right. Carson Rose is on first. Good sweeper. The way Paul Sewald used to look as a pitcher. Good idea from Rose. The Panthers were facing a 6-1 deficit later in the game in the first set of the series and made it very interesting. Tying run almost came to the plate, but Logan Rose clutched up on the mound and got Mason Ferris looking. Can the Wolves, on that exact pitch, which may have decided game one?
Yeah. 3-2.
3-2 now on Ferris. And the Cougar to be is really struggling out the plate. Logan Christie ended the first inning with the farthest hit ball of the day to dead center. And did he do it again? 2 consecutive home runs. 22 is getting untracked here at Rose Field. It is an 8-1 ball game. Is Kimmel coming into the game? It may be the case. Keaton Jimmy Kimmel, and it's no joke, may be coming in. As Logan Rose may be looking to save arms here.
That pitcher rule where you can only, if you take someone out, you can't put them back in. Is that for the series or just the game?
Game. And the Panthers have knocked 2 pitchers out, leaving only 1 left. But Kimmel can get outs and can get hot in a hurry. Eight to 1 Panthers.
Oh, what is this?
Kimmel warming up.
Now,
1-1 count. What's a count?
2-1.
2-1. Can Kimmel do what no one's been able to do with Carson Rose here today and cool him off at the plate? And that's a walk. 1 out here in the top of the second. Logan Christie's got it going at the plate now. Can Mason Ferris? The Wolves have to go with Kimmel the rest of the game.
3-0.
3-0 count. Runner on first. Nice job at 71 miles an hour from the southpaw. Good job to come back against Ferris. 2 outs now.
That was a strikeout. It wasn't a strikeout.
Yeah. It was a. If he swings and it's too fast, what is that?
He's out now. That's a wrap. Nice job by Kimmel. Looking sharp here early.
If he swings and it's too fast, is that a ball or strike?
No.
Yes.
No pitch?
Depends on the velocity. And there's been a warning earlier in the at-bat. Or the inning, I think.
Okay.
Logan Christie.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Home runs in his last 2 at-bats. Kimmel working quickly. Brophy Bronco called into action here. Great pitch.
Touch.
And another. Logan, what's the count?
3-1. 3-1.
Last one's too fast.
The 8-1 ball game. We go full. Panthers looking to add insult to injury, up 8-1 already here. So hot, Logan Rose is not even playing the field. He's taking a break in the shade. Another great pitch from Kimmel. Off the dome. Right back up. That's going to be a tough play. Kimmel gets him at first. What a job. 3rd out. Good defensive play. Good hustle from Kimmel. He limits the damage. We go bottom of the 2nd with the Wolves down 8-1. High risk, high reward play from K Squared.
I do.
You know who's up for the Wolves?
Luke.
Logan Christie back on the mound. Will he have to pitch a game 3, or will it be Carson Rose, or a combination of the two? Big decisions the captain, Carson Rose, is going to have to make, unless the Wolves can pull a miraculous comeback here in game 2. 1-1 count.
1-2. Oh, strikeout.
There's a strikeout?
Yeah.
Here comes the left-handed hitting Logan Rose. Throws right, bats left. Had a really nice day at the plate. Just missed that one. This is outside. 1-1 now. And a pitch to hit.
You know he could have put it in.
Tries a screwball that doesn't work. Stays alive. Foul ball out of the zone. Looks like this is going to come down. A little more action here in game 2, but this could come down to the decisive. That's it for the commissioner. 2 quick outs for the Wolves. Kimmel's had a double and a home run here at the plate. Eight to 1 Panthers as Christie is around the plate, forcing swings, getting strikeouts. Cloud cover is gone here. And it is top of the 3rd time. Keaton Kimmel will be back on the mound. This 8 to 1 lopsided game 2. Both teams are going to have to make some big decisions and the likelihood of a game 3. Who's going to pitch? What's the batting order? Because it's a win or go home game. It's tough to predict who's going to win game 3 based on what we've seen here. Wolves dominating game 1. Panthers dominating game 2. Takes a little something off, but loses it down low. Nice job by the southpaw. 74 miles an hour. First warning?
No.
Okay, what's count?
It's gonna be 4-1.
4-1 count?
Yeah.
Bends it in there like Beckham. Full count now to Mason Ferris. Chases it. Would have been a strike anyways. Nice job by Kimmel. Logan Christie has really gotten going at the plate.
Is that like 4 time?
Be interesting to watch what the Panthers do in inning number 3. They go with Logan Christie again. He beats him to first base. Another good defensive player by Kimmel. Will Carson Rose take the mound in the 3rd inning? Will they go with Logan Christie? Maybe even pitch Mason Ferris. '76. Jams him.
Come back, come back.
Two one count now. 2 outs. Top of the 3rd. Good swing. Nice pitch. Good swing. All full. Nobody on. 2 outs in the top of the last. It's going to be a fascinating chess match in Game 3. Down goes Carson Rose for only the 2nd strikeout of the series. In the last inning. There's no run rule. The game's not over. Carson Rose makes the decision that Logan Christie will go back to the dish. He is saving energy with a 7-run lead. Logan Christie says he's ready to roll.
So is there a rule that they didn't get more than 6 then?
In the last.
Okay.
Can a miracle happen here at Rose Field? Christie's been around the plate all game long. Luke Rose! Show! It's back in play! Oh, that would have... If you would have caught it, that was a single. Just missed it going out, but nice job. It's about little victories right now for the Wolves. Looking to get untracked. Full potential for Game 3. Last week we saw the Coastal Cougars put away the Desert Diamonds. Gets them inside.
1-2. 1-1.
Right idea. 2 inside for 22. Good location. Christie has really gotten the better of Logan Rose here in game 2. Rose is going to have to figure that out for game 3. And up steps Keaton Kimmel. He's closed it out on the mound for the Wolves. Provided a spark at the plate. The only offense for the Wolves here in game 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Both teams look like they're ready for game 3. Series deciding. That's 3 strikes, isn't it? Yes.
That was 3.
Yeah, that'll be Luke Rose. 2 outs. Had a good day at the plate. The key hit in game 1. Both teams know what's on the line here shortly.
That one hit ground first, right?
Game 3, yes. Where did Luke Rose take that one? It's out of play. Foul ball. But a good sign for the Wolves. He's starting to make a lot of contact. Down to their last strike are the Wolves. Here we go. 3-2 now. Both these teams looking ahead to game 3. Two outs. This is inside again as the Panthers look to close them out. Ooh, and just missed it. It's not quite over yet. Wolves have a lot of work to do. We get the sense that Logan Rose is due against the fellow Logan. That was a good swing, a pitch to hit. Another pitch to hit. Christie's gotten away with 2 right there. Wolves down to their last strike again. Stays alive. Two now. 2 outs still. 2 runners on. Christie cannot seal the deal. Really a questionable decision. People are asking around the country, why did Carson Rose leave Logan Christie in for this inning? Some wear and tear taking place. Full count now. Had him 0-2. It's now full. And he says, be quiet, announcer. I can start games and I can close them. The Panthers win Game 2, 8-1, following the Wolves' 6-2 win. It is all about Game 3 now. Winner go home. Panthers versus Wolves. The battle of the brothers. We'll see you soon for Game 3.
it's got a lot of things on it.
You asked for it, you got it. A decisive game 3. We thought it was going to be good, and it has been good. What are Keaton Kimmel, Luke Rose, and Logan Rose going to do? Who's going to start on the mound? Same question for the Panthers. The season will come to an end here shortly for one of these two teams. Panthers, by way of a better regular season record, will be the home team. And Carson Rose is putting Logan Christie back out there, the marathon man. That's good. Pitched a lot of game 1, all of game 2, and he is ready to go.
Say something about the Players.
What's that? Hey, as you say, it's playoffs.
Give me back.
I'm just gonna do that too.
Incredible scoring disparity in the first 2 games. The Wolves 6-2, the Panthers 8-1, and that early game 1 enthusiasm has returned for both teams. Can the Wolves pull the upset? Changing the order and going with Luke Rose to lead it off. Interesting decision by the commissioner. It'll be Mason Ferris in left. Carson Rose in right. Luke Rose had a pitch to hit. We're going to have a pitcher's duel or a slugfest here. Not the start they were looking for, the Wolves. Christie gets in trouble. They'll go to Carson Rose. Wolves are 3 deep on the mound. The way Logan Rose has been swinging, which is very well. Possible, if not likely, we'll see one go out here in this game. One now. One out. Good location upstairs. That's a tough pitch for any hitter, no matter how tall you are, to get on top of. Two. Good job by Rose to lay off that pitch. Every pitch matters. Christie gets him to chase. 2 quick outs for the Wolves. Kimmel was the only one that got to Christie in game 2 with that early home run to dead center. And he gets and Ferris drops another one. And he allows it. He cannot get his fingers on the ball. Halloween is not too far away. And he is doing his best Butterfingers impression. Holy cow, what is going on in left field? A lot of spin on those balls. Kimmel talking to him. Luke Rose had some good swings his first time up. Right back up the middle. No one at first. Oh, and he looks like he's out at first. Quad Commissioner Matthew, what's the call on the field?
I say out.
Matthew rules out on the field.
But I'd like
If we
to
want,
put it.
Luke Rose is not arguing very much.
Do you guys have footage for that or no? I know.
Doesn't
that's
matter.
the thing. It's
Doesn't
like
matter.
it would
doesn't
be
really-
obstruction, but I don't know. If
You guys haven't played obstruction in 4 years.
I know. I know. That's the only thing.
Tough moment here. Call on the field was out by Matthew.
Are you guys playing obstruction or not? Because that's Luke can't. Obstruction? Like obstruction?
I can clutch the bait. What else am I supposed to do then? You're supposed to. You can't touch the I know. It's something.
Yeah. I don't know if they're playing obstruction. That was obviously obstruction, but
Logan Rose has made the call. He's going on the mound.
I see what happened.
There is no video evidence to overturn it.
Oh yeah. That's a tough call. Camera one went out again.
That error by Ferris almost came back to haunt the Panthers. Logan Rose looking sharp in warm-ups. And it'll be the hot-hitting Carson Rose leading it off in Game 1. First pitch. Took it out. Had 2 home runs in Game 1. Cooled off a little bit in Game 2. Both teams exhausted after 2.5 hours at Rose Field. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Panthers, the home team. A game that will decide who moves on to face the Eastern Extreme. Kimmel's back and right after closing out Game 2 on the mound. Luke Rose, a very good defensive player in left. Carson Rose versus Logan Rose. Bottom of 1. Really good movement on the screwball from number 8. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. 0-2. Lot of chirping. What a pitch! Save that look. Jam the right-hander. Not much anyone could do with that pitch. Good start for the Ocho. Logan Christie, we should say, is heated up with the weather. Yes, he did. Can't look any. Yep, it hit. Yes, it nicked. 5 straight strikes to start the game. Exactly what the Wolves needed after that pummeling in Game 2. 0-2. Great pitch, 71. Couldn't be looking any sharper. And the Panthers need Mason Ferris. Two quick outs. Nice job by both pitchers so far.
Yeah.
Good call. I didn't realize the
Sound?
switches.
Oh.
No, just the home team and stuff.
Strike. 1-2. 0-2. Wolves have their mojo back. Ferris looking to start something for the Panthers.
Thanks. Is it 2-2?
2-2 now. There's a rule at the national championships. You can only pitch 3 out of the 4 innings there. Big League Wiffle Ball allows a pitcher to go as long as they can or as long as the team captain wants. Ferris at the plate. Rose knows what Ferris can do. And that's it. Logan Rose looking as sharp as he has all season in a game that matters the most. He slowed down the Panthers' offensive assault. And Logan Christie wastes no time. Logan Rose looking to help himself. What did he do to Mason Ferris? Oh, he catches this one. A lot of spin on that ball. Getting encouragement from his teammates. And to Carson Rose, too, what Logan Christie needed exactly. 2 outs on 2 pitches. What a game here we have. Luke Rose. His cousin calls himself Mr. Clutch, but Luke Rose can certainly do that. The Wolves go down here. They'll have just one more at bat. One. Begging and choosing in right field, Carson Rose is. 2-1. Rose was trying to get it all in one swing. It's now a 3-2 count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of the second. Both pitchers looking sharp. And that's it. Logan Christie fired up on the mound. Logan Rose is going to have to keep them at bay with only 1 at bat left.
On both other games, all the runs were scored in the first inning.
Yeah, first and then a couple in the second. Last
Yeah.
Logan Rose takes a lot of warm-ups. Christie does not. Tale of 2 styles. Carson Rose will lead it off after the 1-2-3 inning. Here we go.
You played in
Yeah, I was on the Diamonds this year. And the Cougars.
How'd they do?
They almost won the first game of the series
I
against
saw that.
one that they should have won.
Dude, no. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Take it like 14 more.
Bottom of the second here. Carson Rose will lead it off. Any pitch, any hit can make the difference. As the Goblin, Keaton Kimmel, tries to get inside Carson Rose's head. Let's go, Carson. Here we go. Hits it to Rose. It holds it. Probably a wise decision by Luke Rose. Let's look back on that. Could have airmailed it. Carson Rose with yet another hit in this series. Force out at second. Screwball's really working for Rose. Sometimes it's a great play that you don't try to make that can make the difference. Oh, and that's a bullet. It's still in play. He will hold him to a single. A good bounce for the Wolves. He squared that up. Could have been second and third and nobody out, and still it's first and second. An excellent defensive player in Luke Rosen left. Can Ferris finally make his mark on this game? Huge moment. Gets him again on the screwball. The Panthers can find a way to break through here. The Wolves will be down to their last at bats. "77 miles an hour. Is that a no pitch? Ball. You can tell Logan Rose's arm is feeling good today. Two. Doesn't want to lose him here. Wolves need this out. Perfect pitch. That's exactly what he needed. A lot of banter between the brothers. One man now out. Force at first, second, or third. Logan Rose is going to get out of this jam. He's going to have to earn it against two very good hitters. Yes, he did.
No. No.
Yes. It's not even. It wasn't close. It wasn't. It was a. It was a swing. It was a swing, Carson. Carson, it was a swing. Yes, it was. One count. Rose had 2 home runs in the first game. Dynamic between Kimmel and Carson Rose is interesting. Critical moment. A walk would load him up. Rose kind of hung one there. Tension at Rose Field. Bottom of the second. Tie score at 0. First 2 games showed a lot of offense. But here in game 3, it's been a pitcher's duel. Full count. Really nice pitch by the right-hander. Full count. Foul ball! Just stays foul. Almost came back in play. Once again, a game of inches. And he loses them. Pitcher getting a drink on this hot day. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Camera 1's still out.
Camera 1 is out. Who's hitting? Let's go. If the Wolves are going to win this game, they need to get out of this jam. Let's play ball. Logan Christie hit a bullet last time up. No choice but to pitch to him. Chases the sweeper. One. Only 1 out here in decisive game 3. Top of the zone. Advantage Rose. Battle of the Logans. And this battle of the brothers. 1-2. 1 out. Foul ball. Foul ball. It's a break for the Wolves. Oh, what a pitch. Right at 73.
That was nasty.
Nasty pitch from the Ocho. Captain Carson Rose encouraging his teammate who's had a tough day at the plate. Can Logan Rose get out of this jam? Started how he wanted, 65. Gave him a slightly different look. What a moment this would be for the Wolves. And he gets ahead 0-2, another 73-mile-an-hour pitch, right at the speed limit. He calls himself Mr. Clutch. Is this another one of those moments? 0-2. It nicked it. That's strike 3. That nicked it. Logan Christie acknowledges it. Logan Rose gets out of the jam of the season. What a job. Kimmel fired up, getting back in Carson Rose's grill. Can Logan Christie keep his magic going?
Amen. Are you ready?
Never mind.
Logan Rose, what could be his last at bat of the season, looking to put his team ahead, and he pops it up to Carson Rose, jammed. Logan Christie with another first pitch out. He's had 3 this game. Keaton Kimmel. The only player to hit a home run off Christie today. Oh. Mason Fink with good baseball judgment did not risk sailing that. Smart decision. And here comes the mercurial, the magical, the man of the moment, Luke Rose.
I'm not gonna let that.
You never know what's going to happen with number 5. And he hits it up. Christie's got to play on it. He makes no tag up. Wow, that's like 4 or 5 pop-ups. And Logan Rose gets another chance. 2 outs, 1 man on, short porch and right. Logan Christie starting to feel that heat. It's been a Iron Man out there today. Oh, and he pops up another one to Christie. Are you kidding me? They hit him good, just missed it. And in game 3, playoff series, only one team can win now, and that's the Pacific Panthers. Is someone on the Panthers going to be a hero and get a walk-off, or is Logan Rose going to continue to command? Both teams. Hot, sweaty, thirsty. We're not talking about your girlfriend, Matthew.
That's crazy.
Actually, the last time Matthew Gibbs talked to a girl.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
Huh? I love you.
You said the last time?
I don't know the last time Matthew Gibbs talked to a girl.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Unlike Luke Rose.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, where are the Panthers? Let's go.
Secret team meeting.
Another one's in the bag.
Does anything change in extra innings?
Start with the man on second.
Oh, okay.
Both teams have worked hard since April. It's now August. All-star games, home run derbies, 15 regular season games, 3 games here. Any home run wins it for the Panthers. Any run wins it for the Panthers. Both teams have given it their all. Outstanding performances. One of the hottest hitters in the league, Carson Rose, will lead it off for the Panthers. Nice job by Logan Rose, who's had some outstanding movement on his pitches here in Game 3. One count. Nobody out. Hits it down the third base line. Oh, Rose with an incredible play. Goes for it. Dangerous. As the Carson Rose special of an infield single to the left side continues. Panthers started as they hoped. Get a runner on. Logan Christie said mixed results against Logan Rose here today. Nice defensive play by Kimmel to keep it in play. One. Different look. Wiffle ball can make you feel like you're hallucinating, and Logan Christie looked like he might have been doing that right there. 1-2 count. And he gets him on the sweeper. 74, but it counts. And if we go to extras, a runner will start on second base. Logan Rose taking his time, knows what's at stake. Looking sharp here. Early in the third. 0-1. This is outside on the 72-mile-an-hour bender. 1-1. Good change of pace. 1-2. 1-2.
Just that ball.
Oh no! Kimmel with the big play in right field. Ferris put it in play. A lot of fly balls and pop-ups.
1 out. Close it.
Game could have been over. Instead, more drama. Then we said 3 hours ago there was a battle of the brothers. 3 hours later, it comes down to this. 2 outs, bottom of the third, 0-0. Carson Rose with yet another hit. Luke Rose gets him at second base barely. What a defensive play by Luke Rose. Nothing more Carson Rose can be doing. What a game. We will now see a runner start on second base.
Oh.
Still no winner. 0-0. Logan Christie is feeling it. Are we starting with the runner on second? Okay. He's a third base coach?
Yeah.
Interesting. Good management. And Logan Christie will go back to the mound. The speedy Luke Rose will start for the Wolves on second. Logan Rose going back to third base. It was a bad base running decision by Porter Swope last year that may have cost his team a championship.
You swing at that one.
Strike one. Nick's the outside. Nice job by 22. And he jumps ahead 0-2. What a great battle between these two premier teams. Oh, and Kimmel hits it to the wall. Luke Rose is going to score. Kimmel again comes through.
Just for the record. Almost died for the record.
Keaton Kimmel has gotten to Logan Christie. And the Panthers unexpectedly fall behind. Logan Christie, take your time, man. Get some more water if you need it.
You need water, dude?
Still nobody out. Kimmel almost took it out. Instead got a double, scoring Luke Rose. Hey, Logan, you need anything more? Sugar? Something to eat? Okay.
Yeah, 1-1.
On one count. Both teams used to the heat, but I don't care who you are. It's tough out there. Christie draws even at 2-2. Keaton Kimmel, the unsung hero of this series for the Wolves. Blows him away. You forget Kimmel came in and finished game 2, which allowed Logan Rose to preserve himself and his arm. 1 out. 1-0 Wolves here in extras in the playoff series deciding game 3. Logan Rose at the plate. This is inside. One out. 1 out. Christie spikes one. Not a lot of chatter coming from the Panthers. 2-0 count. Logan Rose chase ball 3, trying to take one out to right. Upstairs. Logan Rose ahead in the count 4-1 now. Panthers have got to keep this close. Full count now. Right back at Logan Christie. He'll get him at first. Kimmel with speed at third chooses not to go for it. Runner on third. 2 outs. What a series it has been. Battle of the fittest right now. That's what 3 hours and 15 minutes will do in humid 108-degree heat. Henry Stratton here in the booth plays a lot of hockey. Never knew he had it so good on that ice. Can the Panthers keep a second run from scoring? It's up to Logan Christie right now.
Yeah, that's it. My cousin played hockey. Oh.
Another huge moment in this game, in this series, in this season. Rises too high. 1-0 count. Christie has something to work with. No runners on first and second. Kimmel gets another run in. Another clutch hit. Go back. Carson Rose was playing very deep in right field. Christie taking another break. Luke Rose. Wolves now with a 2-0 lead in the top of the fourth. Top of extras. Panthers have had to rely on Christie nearly the entire way. What can you say about Keaton Kimmel? When it matters most, he's getting it done. Nice job by Logan Christie. Wolves down to their last strike here in the top of their last. Two to nothing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Luke stays alive, forced Christie to work more. He is laboring on the mound. Carson Rose closely watching the situation. No, he didn't. Good screwball. Really good movement here late in the game from Christie. Yes. Nice job by Christie to get out of it. Clearly struggling with the weather and how much he's worked here today. He's gotten his money's worth. Flying in from Las Vegas. The Panthers will start with the tying runner at the plate. Logan Rose has gotten out of jams. Looks sharp. The upset is at hand. Wolves are the lower seed. Panthers missing Soren Etheridge. Can 8 close it out? You really had to question if the Wolves had the moxie to come back after getting beat so badly in Game 2. But what a performance at the plate and on the mound they have demonstrated. As the proverbial saying goes, it's a shame that any team has to lose. Logan Rose appears ready to go. And it looks like Mason Ferris will lead it off. Logan Christie will lead it off, with Carson Rose taking second. That second run, that clutch RBI from Kimmel, critical. Logan Christie didn't come all this way to lose, but they're on the doorstep of doing so. Rose looks fairly fresh on the mound despite throwing a lot of innings. Another base runner would bring the winning run to the plate. Here we go. Rose paints the top of the zone. Needed that. Smart hitting so far by Christie. Misses outside. 4-1. And he lays off. The winning run comes to the plate in the form of Mason Ferris, who hit one to the wall last time on a nice defensive play from Keaton Kimmel. Nobody out. First and second. Panthers down 2. Bottom of the last here. Rose, who looks so sharp here, is looking to find the zone. And that is it! Mason Ferris has not had a hit all series long. Demonstrated a sign of things to come by taking it to the wall that last time. He just hit a 3-run bomb to end the Western Wolves' season, this series, and their prospects of an upset. That was big league wiffle ball at its very, very best. 2 tremendous efforts, 2 great teams. Congratulations to both. We'll see you soon for more big league wiffle ball action. What a Monday it's been. What a way to start the week. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening.
That was intense. I did not see that one coming. Yeah. Kind of expected it.